And I'm always fascinated by the power of sport. And I wonder why. I guess sport has the power to transcend culture, creed, religion, race. Sometimes it's just a game, but often sport is much, much more than just a game. It's full of life's lessons. It teaches you about failure, joy, disappointment, hard work. It teaches you about humility and selflessness. And in my South African story, sport has taught me many things, but the two most important lessons has been one of humility and selflessness. Nelson Mandela said, "Sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does. Sport can awaken hope where there was previously only despair." If you want to outperform your competitors in these difficult times, ladies and gentlemen, it'll take courageous leadership. Winning against the odds will only be possible if your team becomes greater than itself. That's what Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela did when he became the first black president of South Africa in 1994. Kobus, how are you? And he took his hand and he shook his hand. And then he went to the next player and he knew his name. And the third and the fourth. He's never, ever met them before. And then he just wished us good luck and he left. But he didn't really leave. There was that aura, there was that sort of, we call it Madiba magic, that stayed with us. We didn't know that Mr. Mandela was going to come to the changing room before the game. In walked Mr. Mandela, and what was he wearing? He was wearing a Springbok jumper. He had a Springbok on his heart. And he stood there in front of us with this beautiful smile, and he just said, "Good luck." And as he turned around, my number was on his back, and that was me. I went and I shook Mr. Mandela's hand, and he said the most beautiful thing ever to me. When I shook his hands, he put his hand on my shoulder. He said, "Francois, thank you very much for what you've done for South Africa." Couldn't believe it. I said to him, "Mr. Mandela, thank you for what you've done for South Africa." We had a nation that was torn apart, and in the course of 6 weeks, healing happened. The world is constantly in need of leadership. But yeah, I'm not talking about ordinary or day-to-day leadership. I'm talking about courageous and selfless leadership. People that want to win against the odds. They love what they do. They train very, very hard for it. And ultimately, they will achieve success. It's part of their DNA to transform their organizations. These businesses and leaders are prepared to become greater than themselves. They keep pushing the boundaries. In South Africa, we could not have asked for a better example than Nelson Mandela, who embraced sport as a nation builder. When his beloved ANC did not agree with him, he said, "The time for the healing of wounds has come. The moment to bridge the chasms that divide us has come. The time to build is upon us. Never, never, and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another and suffer the indignity of being the skunk of the world. Let freedom reign. The sun shall never set on such a glorious human achievement." God bless Africa. God bless the business leaders in this gathering here today in Oporto. Have a super 2013, and thank you very much for listening to my story, ladies and gentlemen.